All right, what about home establishment management? As far as like taking care of your home, whether that be the inside, the outside of your home, you have to take care of all that too.
I used to ride the tractor.
Oh, did you?
Before my stroke.
Okay.
And now we're afraid for me too, because if I get jolted off with the tractor, it does not stop.
Right.
When you're off that seat, like your riding boards do.
Yeah.
And so we've been afraid for me to even get up on it.
Right. Okay. So does your husband do all that now?
Yeah, and our kids, our daughter and our son, our oldest daughter, and then our youngest one is the son, have hired a lady to come in and clean the house every other week.
Okay.
So that my husband doesn't have to be responsible for all of it. And then he does the laundry, but I do all the folding.
You still, like right now, you do the folding?
Oh yeah, even with one hand. I fold towels,
cool.
Tablecloths, and underwear.
Okay, so you fold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, what about meal preparation and cleanup? I know you already said that your husband does a lot of the cooking.
Yeah, and my daughter does a lot of it.
Okay.
And then my grandkids do the cleaning up.
Okay. Now, did you cook before?
Oh yeah, I cook 3 meals a day, including Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, and every other holiday. My grandson said, "Mimi, you better start cooking again soon. I'm losing weight."
He's a plump up.
He's not really, but
he just says that, yeah.
Because I always, my daughter says, "Mom, how come it is that when you cooked before when we were little, we had to eat what you cooked, but you cooked for the kids?" You know, my grandchildren, if they say, "Well, we don't like something,"
you make something else.
I make something else.
That's how that works. That's how grandmas are.
Yeah.
I think they're all like that.
I think so.
What about like a religious observances? You said that you do go to church.
Oh,
correct?
every week,
Okay.
yeah, and holy days,
Okay.
and I'm even the Eucharistic minister. You know, I hand out communion.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I did that beforehand, and when I was in the hospital, my pastor and the other priest that I've known forever came to see me, and I said, "Well, the one thing I'm really going to hate about this is I love to be Eucharistic minister at church." And they said, "Well, why can't you?" And I said, "Well, I don't have a left hand. I can't hold the other thing." So they let my husband hold the bowl while I gave out the
So
communion.
you still do that?
So I still can, yeah.
Okay. What about like safety and emergency maintenance? So I mean, I guess that would just be like stuff around the house, or if anything happened, you know, if there was an emergency, your husband would be the one, I guess, to help take care of all that, or yeah.
My husband does not leave me alone.
Okay, so he's with you.
I always have somebody,
okay.
whether it's my grandchildren or my daughter or my sister or whatever.
So someone's always.
Somebody is always with me. Yes. And if they're not going to be, he doesn't go wherever it is he was going to go.
Aww. Okay, and what about shopping? Do you still go out and shop, or?
I hate shopping.
Oh, you don't like shopping? Okay.
No.
Alright. So, like, what about like grocery shopping? So, like, does your husband do the grocery shopping?
He does the grocery
Okay.
shopping. We sit down and we make out a list.
Okay.
And my daughter and my husband and I all put stuff on the list, and he goes to the grocery.
Okay.
And I have gone occasionally and gotten one of those little carts, but he says I run people down the aisles.
In like the riding ones? Okay. Gotcha.
So, and I don't really enjoy shopping anymore, because, you know, I can't walk up and down the aisles and everything. I have to be in my chair.
Right.
So now I just hand over my credit card.
Or you can do the online shopping.
Well, I do, like my granddaughter was invited to this freshman sophomore dance at St. X. And so she needed a new dress.
Yeah.
So they went out and bought a dress, and Mimi paid for it.
Aww. Okay. What about rest? I mean, if you're just like relaxing, whatever, I mean, do you rest? Do you have any issues with just resting?
No, take a nap every afternoon.
You do take a nap every afternoon?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you enjoy your rest.
Sometimes I sit in my chair and fall asleep
Okay.
and sleep for 2 hours.
Okay.
But I do take a nap of some kind, and I don't get up until like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm in bed by 9 o'clock at night.
Okay.
Because I'm tired.
So that was the next thing was sleep and sleep preparation. So you said you're in bed by 9 and don't wake up till 8. So you have no issues going to sleep while you're asleep?
No.
And I know earlier you mentioned the sleep apnea, so does that affect?
No, I have a CPAP machine.
You have a okay.
And I don't snore or anything, and that's why I didn't ever think I had sleep apnea.
Right, because you didn't, yeah.
But, and then if I have to get up during the night to go to the bathroom, my husband insists that I wake him up, because he doesn't want me fumbling around the bathroom and falling.
Right. And you said no issues with like actually preparing for sleep preparation, like getting ready for bed, nothing?
No, I don't have any problems getting my clothes off, getting myself washed up. And I never take a shower at night because I'm tired.
Yeah.
And I can fall and hurt myself.
Right.
And so I always take it either in the morning or in the early afternoon.
Right,
like
up and
after lunch.
refreshed and yeah, that's good. That's a good idea. Okay. The next one is formal educational participation. So I mean, it could be any kind of classes you take, or if you don't do any kind of class, I mean, just anything like educational that you participate in, or.
Well, I have helped out at school.
That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a teacher.
That's right. Oh
So,
yeah, you said that. Now, were you? Well, we'll talk about that new job stuff coming up soon. Okay. So you still help out at school, like any
they haven't called me yet this year.
Okay.
Because they got a new principal, and I had to call and talk to her. So.
Right. Okay.
In fact, I had her sister in my class when I taught high school.
Oh, really?
So I said to her, and she said, "Oh, I remember your name." She said, "I remember Audrey talking about it."
So when you go help out at school, like, what do you do now when you go help out? Just
it depends. Like with it's at my church.
oh, okay.
And it's a grade school. They're preschool through 8th.
Okay.
What it is like there's some teachers that I know as friends, and they know I have talked before, so they allow me to teach.
Okay. Like maybe a lesson or just whatever.
All day.
Okay. Oh, neat. So just whenever you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
So there's no babysitting. It's just teaching.
Right. That might be kind of nice, and you still get your fix of teaching him, but don't do it every day.
In fact, a couple of years ago, I did 6th grade math. English is my area, but she needed help with 6th graders who were having struggles with math concepts. And so she made out these things, and I went in every Friday for a year and spent the whole day.
Wow.
We did all these math groups and everything.
Like
and now those kids are in the 8th grade.